Hello, friends. I am Dr. Barbie Wasson with Riverpoint Family Acupuncture, and this is Riverpoint's podcast, where we get to the point on all things acupuncture, health, and vitality in this beautiful river valley. Today, we are talking about something that I genuinely love: cosmetic acupuncture and microneedling. Not in a here's how to look 25 forever kind of way, because honestly, that is not what this is about. And it's not what most of you are asking for either. What I'm hearing from patients is something much more interesting. I want to age gracefully while still looking like me, not a filler-filled, frozen face version of me. And I want to look rested and maybe a little glowy too. And that, my friends, I can absolutely work with and get behind. We're in a new era of aging. We have entered a genuinely different age in aesthetics. The goal is no longer to erase every line or freeze your face into something unrecognizable. The conversation is really shifted towards aging in a way that feels honest, elegant, and supported. Skin that looks healthy, expressions that still move, a face that looks like you. That's exactly where my work lives, at the intersection of regenerative skin health, nervous system regulation, and long-term beauty that still looks like the person who walked in. Because the look of relaxed and healthy is the new 25. So, what is cosmetic acupuncture really? You've probably heard it described as tiny needles for wrinkles, and that is technically not really wrong, but it doesn't capture the full symphony of what's happening. Cosmetic acupuncture uses hair-thin needles placed along facial lines, areas of tension, motor points, and classical acupuncture channels that connect to digestion, hormones, stress, and circulation. Locally at the skin level, this helps improve microcirculation and lymphatic flow, supports collagen and elastin production over time, and relaxes that chronic muscular holding that so many of us carry, like jaw clenching, brow tension, that perpetual tightness in the neck and shoulders. This translates to glow for days, a reduction in puffiness, tighter skin with more bounce, and a lifting of fine lines and reduced depth of wrinkles. And also a cool, calm expression instead of the RBF that caused some of those lines in the first place. I think some of you might know what I'm talking about. And that's just the face. Here's the part that makes this genuinely different from a lot of aesthetic treatments. Systemically, the points that I choose are actually based on a full Chinese medicine diagnosis. What does that mean in practice? Well, it means if those 11s between your brows, you know, the ones from scrunching your forehead, are tied to long-standing stress and what we call liver-qi stagnation in Chinese medicine, we address that pattern, not just the lines. Or if you have under eye circles that reflect digestive depletion or blood deficiency, we're treating the root of that, not just dabbing concealer over it. This comes with a reduction in other symptoms like weak digestion, sleep disturbances, and a lower tolerance to stress, along with a mood boost and an overall feeling of well-being. We don't just improve your appearance, we'll work to improve your health. And your face is actually the perfect map to guide us in that journey. That is right, my friends. Your face is a map of your health, and that's why increased health, wellness, and vitality is the ultimate anti-aging hack, and why we don't just focus on the face, but do a whole body treatment at every visit. Now, let's talk about microneedling, because this is where I get a little nerdy, as if I wasn't already there, but I am who I am and I make no apologies for it. Microneedling creates tiny controlled microchannels in the surface of your skin that stimulates your body's natural repair pathways. In a medical context, the way that I use it, it helps smooth texture, fine lines, softens acne scars, and post-inflammatory pigmentation. And it improves overall tone and light reflection. I always describe it as a structured conversation with your skin, asking it to rewrite old stories of injury and stagnation. When it's done thoughtfully with proper, appropriate timing, depth selection, sterile technique, and barrier supportive skincare, microneedling doesn't just push more collagen out, it helps your skin remember how to heal in a more organized, intentional way. Done poorly, it can do more harm than good. Done well, it's genuinely remarkable. Did you know that I actually love to pair both cosmetic acupuncture and microneedling together? Not in the same visit, but on the same person. They work on completely different levels, and together they cover a lot of ground. The acupuncture treats the system, your stress response, your digestion, your hormones, your sleep. On your face, it has the ability to reach deeper depths into the dermis layer where the collagen and elastin magic begin. The microneedling treats the surface, collagen density, texture, scarring, fine lines at the outer skin level. And because I wouldn't dream of treating just the face, you still get a body acupuncture treatment included with your microneedling session as well. And the treatment itself, the ritual, the pause in your day, the parasympathetic nervous system activation that happens when you lie still for an hour and let someone else take care of you. That supports the signal we are sending, which is rest and renew. Your nervous system tone, your emotional relationship to your own appearance. We are not erasing or changing you. We are refining, repairing, and reconnecting. This combination is especially powerful if you want visible change, but you care deeply about safety, subtlety, and staying in relationship with your own expressions, which more and more is exactly what people are telling me they want. So, what does this look like if you came into my practice wanting to explore this? A full regenerative aesthetics plan might include a series of cosmetic acupuncture sessions to stabilize your nervous system, support digestion and hormones, and begin softening lines and tension. We typically start here because this is your foundation. Then microneedling sessions spaced appropriately to allow for full healing and collagen remodeling between sessions. This is not a more is more situation. The spacing is intentional and part of the therapeutic effect. Alongside that, I'll often advise on a simplified, non-toxic skincare routine focused on barrier repair, gentle exfoliation when appropriate, and consistent sun protection. Nothing complicated, nothing with 17 steps. And then there's the lifestyle and food therapy piece. Not everybody takes me up on this, but this is where the rubber meets the road. TCM dietary guidance to reduce inflammatory load and support what we call blood, yin, and qi, because your skin reflects what you eat, how you sleep, and how much your nervous system has been in overdrive. And food therapy also acts as medicine to correct any imbalances you might have. Over months of this kind of care, the goal isn't just looking younger, it's looking like a version of yourself who is more rested, more vital, and more at ease in your own skin. Patients tell me things like, people keep complimenting me and telling me I look great, or I don't know what it is, but I just look better or happier or less stressed. That's the sweet spot. They don't know what you did, they just know you look great. If you've been curious about cosmetic acupuncture or microneedling, I would love to talk to you. Every new patient starts with a free in-person consultation because I genuinely want to hear and see what you're working with before we talk about what's possible. You can book that free consult at riverpointacu.com or just call the office. I personally cannot wait to walk this journey with you. It's one of my greatest joys in clinic. That is it for this week's River Points podcast. With wishes of wellness, I'm Dr. Barbie Wasson, your favorite needle-wielding skin whisperer, reminding you that aging gracefully doesn't mean quietly disappearing. It means showing up in your skin fully and unapologetically for years to come. See you next time, friends.